Well, that didn't look great, did it? No, it did not. So, I dunked this guy into the water. Here's that story. I was flying it around, trying to film something for a vlog. Hit an electrical cable, and as you can see at the back here, it totally ripped off one of the propellers, and the other one got chipped. That is still left on there. It tried to continue to fly for a few seconds, but then it gave up and it dunked itself into the water. I then, as quickly as possible, tried to find it. I didn't really know where it ended up. I had to search for it in the water. Luckily the water was only, deep enough to go to my hips. So I was walking around the water for a while with my pants on and my shoes. You see my pants drying there. My shoes are drying over there. Luckily the water wasn't as cold as I thought it would be. Once I retrieved it, I got this thing home. I put it in front of my fireplace. I hope it is dry now. So the footage, I got that saved, but I hope I can save the drone still. So I'm gonna get to work and clean this guy a little bit up, see if I can replace that little propeller. But here is the footage of this event. Well, I just think I cut my adventure short, and that sucks because I was filming this beautiful little house for you guys that the water is going around with my drone. Flew into an electrical cable that I didn't see, and now it's in the water. That really sucks. That doesn't make me happy. Let's see if I can find it. That sucks so much. Oh, it's somewhere in the reeds over here. Where is it? Dang it. I'm gonna put the camera down and see if I can spot it somewhere. Well, I can't find it from this level, so I'm thinking I'm gonna stand on the bridge over there to get a little bit of a higher perspective so I can maybe see it. Oh, but that thing is probably dead. Maybe I can dry it out and save it, but such a shame. I really liked having a drone. Anyway, let's see if I can find it and fix it first. Well, I got it. I had to wade through the water to do it. But yeah, today's adventure is done. It is time to go home and dry this guy out and see if it's still gonna work at some point. Probably gonna have to open it and everything. Oh man, just look at me. Look at that. So stupid. So stupid. Like, the reason, so I was filming this beautiful little house from the sky with the drone, of course. I was going around to this side of the house because there's beautiful ruins, and behind there's actually a dam that you can't see with from the ground, but I was hoping to film it from the air. But then that guy, that electrical cable, I didn't see that, and the drone flew into it, lost the propeller and dumped itself into the water. But now my pants are soaked, my socks are soaked, my shoes are soaked. Time to go home. Well, the first thing I did after finding it is taking out the battery, hoping to prevent more short-circuiting than it already had. So time to go home, change clothes, dismantle that thing and dry everything out. We'll continue the historical locations vlog some other time. This has now turned into a drone safe and recovery vlog. Alright, hopping on the bike and going home. Oh, it's so brown! Nasty brown water. Yeah. Alright, I'm done showering because they want to get a cold after getting into that water. And I have been working on this little guy here. That video is the one that the drone was filming while it crashed. Now, for those that don't really work with digital cameras that often, when you start filming something and the thing you're filming on stops filming for any other reason than you pressing the stop button, the file, the digital file, doesn't really get completed and therefore is corrupt. So I've been working on that little file for the last 1.5 hours, but I did find a way to use it anyway. So you will get to see the footage of the drone crashing from the drone's perspective. Meanwhile, the drone has been right here with a little fan on it, right in front of the fire, and I have to say, it seems quite dry right now. I almost want to go take it flying already, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer still because I'd rather wait a little bit longer and make sure it's dry than turn it on and have a short circuit and the drone actually dies. Yes, I'm gonna put on pads and then wait for the drone to dry out a little bit longer. Start replacing the propeller that was the reason it crashed, because when I flew into the electrical lines, one of the propellers broke off and that's why it crashed. So after all that, we'll see if it still works or not. Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have taken the drone apart as far as I want to, just to see if there's any moisture, any damage that I can see right with my naked eye. And so far so good, I have to say. I did brush out, like I got this tiny mini brush here, brushed out some dirt that came out of the river that the drone collected and brought home. It does look quite dry. I feel a few drops of water in some screw holes, but otherwise it is doing, look, if you look at the, come on, focus. Anyway, I'm trying to say I don't see much moisture. So I think it has been drying up quite well in front of the fire. I think the last thing left to do is to carefully put it back together, since I've now cleaned it. And then it's time to go see if it still works. Well, as you can see, drone is all put together. There's now one thing left to do. Let's put a battery in it, turn it on and see if it flies. Yeah. Scary. Well, we're just gonna have to try and do it, I guess. Well, I'm here at my parents' house because I need to put my phone in the remote controller. Let me show you guys. This remote control, this one here at the bottom in these clips, is where you put your phone. And since I film everything with my phone, I can't film myself flying my quadcopter because my phone is occupied flying the quadcopter. So that's why I'm here at my mom's house, so she can use her phone or her camera to film me turning this guy on for the first time and seeing if I fix it correctly or not. Mom is filming now. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Alright, the remote control still works. That's not weird. Then I here have a battery that has not been in the water. I'm gonna unfold the quadcopter. I've taken this thing completely apart and put it back together again. I forgot to bring back my memory card, so we won't have any footage for this flight, but Mom is filming. We've got another robot interested in seeing if his little brother is gonna work. Alright, turning it on. Let's see.
It works.
Woohoo! It makes sounds. It does lights. Let's see if it makes connection to my phone. Come on, make a signal. Usually takes a little time anyway. Ooh, ooh, we've got a signal. We've got video. Let's see, does the gimbal still go up and down? The gimbal still goes down. Does it go up? It goes up. Alright, time for a flight test, I guess. Yes! Oh man! Oh, it still works! It still works! That's amazing! I don't have to buy a new one! Yay!
Has it been long in the water?
It was in the water for at least 15 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yes. But
He likes you.
this is the second time we brought him back from the death.
Yep.
First time it was in the tree for, what, 2 days?
2 days.
2 days it had been in the
35 meters drop.
Yeah, and then a long drop. Had to fix that. Underwater for 15 minutes. Still here. I think we need to call this guy Die Hard or something.
Yeah, Rambo.
Yes. Alright. Cool. Well, now that this guy is functioning again, I think that's the end of this vlog. The next vlog will continue with what I was actually filming with it. Because I didn't get to finish that vlog. So that's for next week. Right. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.